Hello, how are you all? I hope you are all doing well by the grace of God Almighty. Thank you for being a part of the Ninja Cartoons family and for watching our content. Today's episode has been shared with us by Madam Ruby from Canada, and it's truly special. In this episode, we are going to discuss something that might teach you more than any of my previous videos. Life has a way of bringing us unexpected challenges and moments when things seem completely out of control. These are the times when we feel overwhelmed by problems, and the trials we face can be so difficult that we can't even imagine they could happen to us. But these moments, as hard as they are actually tests. They are the tests of our patience and faith. The question is, how do we strengthen our spiritual life when things aren't going the way we had planned? Life doesn't always go as expected, and it's in these times of struggle that our true character is tested. When we face hardships, it's easy to lose hope and question our path, but it's important to remember that these challenges are not permanent. The real test lies in how we manage these trials and how we keep our faith strong during such times. As we endure these hardships, we must remember that after every storm, good times will follow. If we remain steadfast and don't lose hope in God, the best days will come. Through perseverance and maintaining our trust in Him, we will eventually see brighter days. The most important lesson here is that no matter how tough things get, we should never lose hope or give up. Strengthening our connection with God and keeping our faith alive will help us navigate through life's difficult moments. Stay strong, and remember that the best is yet to come. Henry, you did well by sending your wife away. It's better this way. I had told you earlier that this is a family issue. Just look at it. Your wife's sister doesn't have any children either, and your wife's brother doesn't have any children either. It's been 5 years since your marriage, and still, no children. I had warned you not to marry into this family, but you didn't listen. Now, look at the situation. What will happen to all of Daddy's property? Where will it go? If I die, or if you die, who will inherit it? Who will get the property, shopping malls, lands, real estate, transport business? My wife died 2 years after we got married. If I meet someone good, I'll marry again. Right now, I'm busy with business, that's why I'm not thinking about marriage. But don't keep accommodating that woman in your house anymore. Divorce her and marry someone else so that you can have children. This family has a curse, no one from it has children after marriage. Big brother, you're absolutely right. I told her to go back to her house. I can't keep her here anymore. And it's been so many years since my marriage, I've even done all the medical tests. My tests came out fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Yes, Henry, so what should we do now? Should we keep such a woman in the house with honor, when she can't give you the happiness of having children? You are completely right. I've realized it now. I should not keep her anymore. I will do what needs to be done. You're not seeing it clearly. This is not just about having children. It's about legacy, the future. What happens if something happens to us? Who's going to take the business forward? Who's going to handle the property? I've worked hard all my life for this, and now, if there's no one to carry it on, it all goes to waste. This is a reality you need to face. If we don't have the right people around us, everything we've built will crumble. I understand your concern. But it's not just about property or business. I'm feeling it too, the emptiness of not having children. It's heartbreaking. I can't keep ignoring the signs. I know I've been patient, but I've also realized this is a bigger issue. This is a family curse, as you said, and I can't fight it alone. Exactly. You can't fight this alone. Look, I've been through similar struggles, and I know what's at stake. I know what it feels like to be lonely, but I also know that sometimes, we have to let go of things that don't serve us anymore. I'm not telling you this to hurt you, but to help you see that sometimes, for your own good, you need to make tough decisions. You can't keep holding on to something that's never going to give you what you need. Life moves on, and so must you. I get that now. I've been holding on to false hopes, thinking that things would magically change. But it's clear that if I don't act now, I'll end up stuck in this cycle forever. I don't want to live like this anymore. My big brother is absolutely right. If something happens to him or to me, where will all of Daddy's property go? There's no children from my brother, and no children from me. I've told my wife so many times that there's an issue on her side, but she never accepted it. Now, I've made the right decision by sending her away. I can't keep a woman who can't give me the happiness of having children. These people have some kind of family problem. My wife's sister hasn't had a child, and my wife's brother hasn't either. So, it's 100% likely that my wife won't have children either. I always tried to make her understand, but she always told me I was wrong, saying it was God's will and that when the time comes, it'll happen. But how can I sit around and wait for something that may never happen? I made the right decision by not listening to her. I can't just stay in a situation like this, waiting endlessly. I've been patient, but enough is enough. If she can't give me what I need, then it's time to move on. There's no point in pretending everything is fine. I don't have to live in this uncertainty anymore. I can't keep ignoring the truth. I've taken control of my life, and now it's time to focus on what's best for me in the future.
In life, a person thinks about so many things, but sometimes, everything changes unexpectedly. I didn't know your husband Henry would be so backward in his thinking, that he'd send you away just because you can't have children. He told you to go back to your father's house.
Mother, my trials are even greater than yours. I've tried explaining this to him so many times. Some things are beyond a person's control, even when it seems like it should be within their power. Sometimes, both husband and wife are perfectly fine, but they still can't have children. It's not in my hands. But he didn't understand. He sent me away.
I know, dear Grace, but your father is heartbroken too. He's always been worried about you. I try to give him strength, and I believe everything will be okay. Only God can guide your husband, give him wisdom, and show him what's right. But if he continues like this, he's wrong. I know his big brother is pushing him to act like this.
Yes, Mother, that's the real problem. I know that his brother influences him so much. My husband does everything his big brother tells him, even if it's not right. I love him deeply, and he was very interested in me when we first met. Our first 2 years of marriage were peaceful. But after that, his brother started to poison his mind, and now we're here.
I know. First your proposal came for his elder brother, but you weren't interested in it. Your father refused, and perhaps this is how he's trying to take revenge on you.
Exactly, Mother. This is the reason. I love my husband so much, and he loved me too. We had a peaceful start to our marriage, but everything changed when his brother started manipulating him. Now, my husband has sent me away. I've told him many times. But my husband always says that it's my family's curse, that I can't have children, and then he silences me.
I don't have words to explain how much this hurts me, Grace. To see you go through all this. I just wish your husband would understand. He's being misled by his own family.
I know, Mother. It's all so painful. But I'll keep praying and hoping that somehow, things will change.
Grace, I've been so worried. I heard you were here at home, and I also found out that your husband sent you away. This should not have happened. What happened was completely wrong. You don't deserve this.
Emily, in life, some things come as tests. I know this is a very difficult time for me. Sometimes, life brings challenges that test you. It's in these moments that you discover how strong your faith is and how much trust you have in God. When my husband sent me away, I realized this was the hardest test I've faced. It made me think about how much I believe in God.
Grace, yes, I understand. I've learned something from you today. No matter how tough the time is, how big the problem, we need to keep our trust in God. My prayer is for you, that all your problems get resolved, and that your husband gets some wisdom. But let me ask you one thing. If he gets remarried, then what? I've told you before, I've stopped worrying about things. I've surrendered everything to God. I talk to God through my prayers about every issue in my life. I'll never cut off my connection with Him, especially in times like this. Even if he remarries, I'll leave it in God's hands,
because that's where my trust lies.
Grace, but don't you ever feel anxious about the future? What if things change, and it's too late?
Emily, yes, it's natural to feel anxious sometimes, but I've learned that anxiety won't solve anything. The more I trust God, the more peace I feel. This situation might be tough, but I believe God has a plan for me, and I have to stay firm in my faith. Whatever happens, I know God's will is the best.
You've really taught me something important today. To keep faith, no matter the hardship, and to let go of worries. You are so strong, and I admire your faith in God.
Thank you, but it's not about being strong on my own. It's about letting go and trusting that God will guide me through. I'm not afraid because I know that no matter what happens, I'm not alone. God sees everything, and He knows how wrong my husband has been towards me. He's done this to me just like his brother advised him. I know this is a hard phase, and in moments like these, Satan tries to take advantage and manipulate. There are so many people in this world who try to exploit such situations for their own gain. But I am strong in my faith. My path is becoming stronger with each passing day, and I will not lose hope. I won't let myself give up. I know many will try to take advantage of this situation, and there will be people who will encourage me to go against my husband, to push me further away. They might even try to make him leave me for good, to get me divorced. Even though so many people will try to stir things up, I have made up my mind to remain calm and rely on God. I want everything to be resolved peacefully. I will not let negativity or others' influence take me off my course. Through all of this, I know that it's God's will, and whatever happens, I must trust Him completely. Even when things feel overwhelming, I know I have Him by my side, and I will continue to pray for wisdom and strength. I want everything to be set right. I want peace to return, and I want the right path to unfold before me. I know God will make a way for all of this to be resolved, and I will keep my faith no matter what challenges come my way.
Listen, Henry, I've found a girl for you from a good family. She's really great, educated, smart, mature, and someone who can bring peace to your life. I think it's time for you to move on from the situation you're in. It's clear that the woman you're with isn't bringing you happiness. Now, I want you to officially divorce your wife and marry the girl I've found for you. If you want, I can speak to her parents and arrange everything. I understand what you're saying, and honestly, it makes sense. I've been thinking about this for a while now. I should divorce my wife and marry the girl you found. It seems like a better future for me. You've already wasted enough years of your life with a woman who has never made you happy. She's not the right one for you, and I don't want to see you waste any more of your time. You deserve a better life, and I believe this is the right move. Don't hesitate. Just follow through with what I'm telling you. You're absolutely right. I've spent too much time with her, and it's been a constant struggle. I need to move on, and I need someone who can truly understand and support me. I'll talk to my lawyer and start the divorce process. Once that's done, I'll marry the girl you've suggested. Exactly, Henry. You need to do what's best for your future. You deserve happiness, and I can see that the girl I've found for you could give you that. Don't waste more years stuck in a situation that isn't fulfilling. Do this for yourself, and everything will fall into place. Yes, I've made up my mind. I'll take action immediately. I'm going to give the divorce, and I'll marry the girl you've chosen. I trust your judgment. I'm proud of you for making the right decision, Henry. Once you're free from this, you'll see how much peace and joy the right partner can bring into your life. Trust me, everything will be better. Thanks. I know you only want the best for me. I'll follow your advice and make sure I don't regret this decision.
I have some latest news for you, and once you hear it, your mind will be spinning. You can't even imagine what your son-in-law is planning next after what he did to your daughter. He is about to take a huge step.
What step?
I don't understand what you're saying. My husband told me that his elder brother is arranging a marriage for him. They've already found a girl from a very good family. It seems like your son-in-law is going to divorce your daughter. I'm already so stressed, and you come to my house and say things like this? Are you really my friend or my enemy? Why are you causing me more trouble? I just got the update, and I thought I should let you know. Your son-in-law is planning to marry someone else, and it seems he's going to divorce your daughter soon. Please, don't say another word. I'm a blood pressure patient. You should be more considerate about my health. Do you not care about how I feel? Okay, I'm sorry if my words upset you. I didn't mean to make you feel worse. I just thought it was important to keep you informed. Thank you for telling me, but I would have preferred not to hear this right now. Please be more mindful next time. Grace, the neighbor told me some shocking news. She said your husband is planning a second marriage and is even considering giving you a divorce. I don't know what to say, but it's been eating at me.
Mother, I understand your worry, but please hear me out. Yes, the news you're telling me is heartbreaking, and it hurts me too. But, I must tell you this, the more I hear such news about what my husband might do, the stronger my faith in God and my love for Him grows. If before, I used to talk to God 8 times a day, now I speak to Him even more deeply, from the pain in my heart. I know, no one in this world can do anything to me. Whatever is to happen will happen by God's will, and I trust Him. I just need to stay spiritually strong, no matter what happens. My connection with God will never break.
Grace, but I am so worried for you. If your husband really goes through with this, I don't think your father will be able to bear this pain.
I am mentally prepared for whatever comes my way, and I'm telling you again that I have complete faith in my God. He will never let anything wrong happen to me. He's always been there for me, and He always will be. I won't let any of these struggles break my connection with Him.
A proposal first, but Grace rejected me. What does she think of herself? She believes she can stay happy with my brother while dismissing me like that. Does she think I'll let her get away with it? I have got a solid excuse to manipulate my brother. I'll keep feeding him lies about her, tell him she'll never be able to have children. I'll twist the truth, get him to believe she's not worthy of him, and push him to divorce her. Once that happens, she'll pay for what she did to me. All the suffering she caused me, she'll face it herself. That's the only way I'll find peace, seeing her suffer like I did. I'll enjoy every moment of it when my little brother divorces her. She'll finally get what she deserves. It will feel so good when everything comes crashing down for her, just like she did to me. Hello, doctor. How are you? It's been a while.
Henry, I'm fine, but I need to meet you. It's important. Can you come to my clinic today?
What is it about? Can't you just tell me over the phone?
No, some things are better discussed in person. This is serious, and I don't want any misunderstandings. I'd rather talk face to face.
Doctor, I'm really busy right now. I have a lot on my plate. Can't we do this another time?
Henry, listen, I wouldn't call you if it wasn't important. Please don't take this lightly. You need to hear me out, and I need you to come as soon as possible.
All right. If it's that urgent, I'll come. Just give me some time to wrap up my work.
Good. I'll be waiting for you at my office. Please come soon. Listen to me carefully. I don't even know where to start or how to explain this. Honestly, there was a mistake. And part of that mistake is on our staff.
What do you mean? What kind of mistake are you talking about?
Last month, Henry, when you and your wife came in for tests, the doctor on duty either didn't review the results properly, or maybe there was some miscommunication. Maybe they failed to guide you correctly. Or maybe there was an error when the results were conveyed to you.
What are you trying to say? Just get to the point.
I was going through some old patient records today, and your test report suddenly appeared in front of me. Out of curiosity, I re-examined it. And what I discovered, well, it changes everything.
What do you mean? My wife's reports were clear. She's the one with the problem. I even have printed reports that confirm it. I've done multiple tests, and all of them said the same thing. How can you now say something completely different?
I understand your confusion, but I'm telling you the truth. Your latest report from last month shows that the issue is not with your wife, it's with you.
What? How is that possible? You mean to say that my wife is perfectly fine, and I'm the one with the problem?
Yes, exactly. According to the most recent test, your wife is completely capable of having children. The issue lies within you, not her. I know this contradicts the old reports, but I can't deny what's in front of me now.
This makes no sense. My wife's family has a history of infertility. No woman in their family has ever had children. And now you're saying she's perfectly fine while I'm the one who can't have kids? How can all my previous reports be wrong?
I don't have all the answers. Only God knows why this happened. But what I do know is that medical errors do occur, and somehow, this mistake slipped through. The truth is, your wife is not the problem, you are.
I don't understand what this doctor was saying. I have done so many tests before, and every single time, the report said that my wife had the issue, not me. How can he suddenly say that the last test from last month shows that my wife is perfectly fine, and I am the one with the problem? This doesn't make any sense. I am completely healthy. I have never had any physical issues. How can this be possible? This is just impossible. No, I can't just believe this so easily. Something is wrong here. Either there's a mistake, or something else is going on. No problem. I will take another test. I need to be sure. Once I do it again, everything will be clear. Doctor, I need to take the test again. I can't accept these results without confirming them. Something doesn't feel right.
All right, no problem. If you want to retake the tests, we can do all the necessary scans again.
Yes, I want a full medical examination. I want to be 100% sure. I have done these tests before, and the results were always different.
I understand your concern. We will run a complete series of tests to clear any doubts. Just follow the procedure, and we will get the reports soon.
All right, let's do it. I just want the truth, whatever it may be.
That's the right approach. Don't worry, we will find out the exact situation and make sure you get the right answers.
Big brother, I came to get my tests done again. I think our old doctor has lost his mind. He called me and said that my wife has no problem, and the issue is with me. Earlier tests showed something else, but now, last month's test says something completely different. Oh, so what? No need to take stress. I already told you that the problem is with your wife. It's a family issue from her side, and that's what it has always been. But how can the reports suddenly change like this? It doesn't make sense. I've done these tests before, and they always showed that I'm fine. Forget about it. Just get your tests done again. There's nothing to worry about. Don't overthink this. All right, I'll do the tests, but this whole situation is messing with my head. Listen, I'm busy right now. We'll talk later. Just relax, and don't stress too much. Justin, you've completely fooled your brother. I feel like you won't stop until you make him divorce his wife. Of course. I will make sure he divorces her. That woman rejected me and married my brother instead. I can't tolerate that. So, this is all about revenge. You're doing this just because she rejected you? Yes! She needs to pay for what she did. I won't rest until she's out of my brother's life. All right. I'm with you. Let's make sure your plan works perfectly. It looks like my big brother forgot to disconnect the call. and I heard everything. I can't believe this. So, he has been working against me all this time. Just to make me divorce my wife? That's why he always fills my mind with doubts about her. What I just heard. Is it really true? Is he really my brother, or has he become my worst enemy? If my wife rejected his proposal before, does that mean he's taking revenge on me now? He's been playing with my emotions this whole time. If he hadn't forgotten to disconnect the call, I would have never known the truth. But now, I understand everything. And I won't let him control me anymore.
Yes, all your test reports have arrived. According to these reports, the problem lies with you. There is a physical issue due to which you were unable to father a child with a woman.
But doctor, I never had this problem before. How is this even possible? How did this suddenly appear in me?
I understand your concern, but I am only telling you what the medical reports indicate. The issue is showing in your results now.
This doesn't make sense. I've done so many tests before, and they always showed that I was completely fine. How can this change now?
Medical conditions can sometimes go undetected in earlier tests or develop over time. But right now, according to your latest reports, the issue is present in you.
All right, doctor. I understand. Thank you for informing me. What has happened to me? Does this mean I am being punished for my actions? All my reports used to be clear before, but now they are not. How is this even possible? And my own brother. He turned out to be my biggest enemy. Because of his words, I threw my wife out of the house. I trusted him blindly, and now I see the reality too late. What have I done? I treated my wife so unfairly. I humiliated her, accused her, and forced her out of our home. I committed such a terrible injustice against her. At that time, I couldn't even understand that my brother was plotting against me. Now, I feel nothing but deep regret. I wish I could undo everything I did to her. Grace, I feel ashamed even speaking to you, but I had to come. I am here to take you back. I have wronged you terribly, and now I am paying for it. I accused you over and over again, blaming you for something that was never your fault. But the truth has come out. The medical reports prove that the problem was never with you, it was with me. And worst of all, it was my own brother who manipulated me into believing otherwise. He wanted this to happen. And I was blind. I listened to him instead of trusting you. I was a fool. But now, I see everything clearly. I beg you. Please forgive me. Please come back with me, Grace.
Do you know why I never lost hope? Because I always had faith in God. I knew that no matter how much injustice I faced, my Lord would never let me suffer unfairly forever. The more pain I endured, the closer I became to Him through my prayers. And now, the truth is in front of you. Yes, you did wrong. You humiliated me, abandoned me, and threw me out of our home based on lies. But I see now that you have realized your mistake, and that is the most important thing. However, it hurt me deeply when I heard that you were planning to remarry. It showed me how easily you let others control your decisions. But despite all of this, I know that God tests us in different ways. This was my test of faith, and I hope I have passed it.
Please, don't remind me of my sins. I cannot even look into your eyes. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness, but I am begging for it. I was deceived, but it is no excuse for what I did to you. Forget everything that happened. Just come back with me. I will make things right. I will even seek forgiveness from God for all my sins. But I cannot undo the past without your mercy.
God often tests us to see if we truly trust Him. Through suffering, He strengthens our faith. The Bible says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." Psalm 34:19. I held on to this promise, knowing that my suffering had a purpose. Your brother did evil, but God turned it around to reveal the truth. You have realized your mistake, and that is a step toward redemption. But understand this, trust is not rebuilt in a day. I am spiritually stronger now because of this hardship. And you? You must also strengthen your faith and character, so that you never fall into deception again.
You are right. I have learned my lesson in the hardest way possible. I now know the value of faith, truth, and loyalty. You endured so much because of me, yet your faith never wavered. I respect you even more now. Please, let's go home and start anew.
Henry, sometimes God tests us not to destroy us, but to strengthen our faith and refine our hearts. A true husband's love is not just about providing or being present. It is about trust, protection, and standing by his wife no matter the circumstances. God designed marriage as a sacred bond, one that should never be broken by doubts or external influences. When trials come, a husband must remember that love is not based on convenience but on commitment. You let others dictate our marriage, but God wanted you to see the truth for yourself. This was your test, and now you have learned what true love and loyalty mean. Staying spiritually strong in hard times. When life becomes difficult, we have two choices: either we break under the weight of our trials, or we let them shape us into stronger believers. I chose to trust in God, knowing He would never forsake me. Every tear I shed, every prayer I whispered, I knew He heard me. Hardships are not meant to defeat us but to refine us, to draw us closer to God. I remained strong because I knew that no matter what happened, I was not alone. God was with me. And that is how we must live, holding on to faith even when everything seems dark. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34:18. A husband's role according to God. A husband is not just a provider. He is the spiritual leader of his home. He must protect his wife, honor her, and never treat her with injustice. God commands husbands to cherish their wives, to love them as they love themselves. You let the words of others cloud your heart, and because of that, you failed your duty as a husband. But now that you see the truth, you have the chance to make things right. True love is forgiving, and true marriage is built on the foundation of faith, trust, and respect. If you truly love me, you will not just seek my forgiveness, but you will seek to be the husband God intended you to be. In the same way, you husbands must give honor to your wives. Treat your wife with understanding as you live together. 1 Peter 3:7. Overcoming betrayal and moving forward. It hurts to know that the person who was supposed to protect me was the one who pushed me away. But I do not hold on to anger or bitterness, because I know that God has a greater purpose. Everything happens for a reason, and perhaps this pain was necessary for you to truly understand your mistakes. Now, you must decide whether you will let your past define you, or if you will let it refine you. If you truly wish to be the husband God has called you to be, you must not only seek forgiveness, but also prove through your actions that you have changed. Faith in God's justice and mercy. Despite all that happened, I never doubted that God would do justice. He sees the hearts of all people, and He knows who is right and who is wrong. My faith kept me strong, and I believe that through this test, God has taught both of us a lesson. Love is patient, love is kind, and love endures all things. If we rebuild our marriage, it will not be because of human efforts, but because of God's mercy and guidance. But before we move forward, I need you to promise me one thing: no matter what trials come our way, you will always trust me, and you will always put God first in our marriage.
Like my work. Thanks for watching Najia Cartoons. May God bless you all. Amen. See you tomorrow with a new topic. Take care, everyone. Bye.